Have you ever asked yourself why she pulls away even when you're doing everything right? It's not your words, it's not your gifts, it's what you don't understand. Every woman has pressure points, emotional triggers, and subconscious blind spots. And once you learn to see them, she won't pull away. She'll lean in. These are the 10 hidden feminine weaknesses that most men never see. But the few who do, they become unforgettable. I'm a woman, and today, I'm pulling back the curtain. Not so you can manipulate, but so you can finally stop guessing and start leading. Let's dive in. Number 1, craving for validation. We won't say it out loud, but attention? It's a need we silently feed every day. The filtered selfies, the just for me outfit photos, the passive comments fishing for approval. We want to feel desired by the world, not just by one man. So when you constantly give validation, we grow numb to it. But when you ration it, when you make us earn it just a little, now it becomes something we chase. We start trying to impress you. Because here's the truth. Validation is a silent addiction for most women, and the man who controls the dosage controls the dynamic. Number 2, the power of uncertainty. You've been told we want stability. And yes, we do, eventually. But what hooks us emotionally, what keeps us thinking about you nonstop, it's uncertainty. When you're not always available, when your emotions aren't entirely predictable, when we're unsure exactly where we stand, our minds fill in the gaps with obsession. You become a mystery we want to solve. But the moment you make it obvious, the fantasy dies. And what we can no longer fantasize about, we stop pursuing. Number 3, emotional reflection. We bond the deepest with men who get us before we even speak. Not the ones who fix or dismiss, but the ones who feel. When you recognize our emotional state before we do, you don't just win our respect, you earn our trust. You feel boxed in right now, don't you? Say that with calm, grounded energy, and we soften. Not because we're fragile, but because we feel safe. And when a woman feels safe, everything else follows. Affection, intimacy, loyalty. Emotional connection isn't about solving our chaos, it's about witnessing it without flinching. Number 4, the fear of being replaced. Every woman wants to feel irreplaceable, one of a kind, chosen above all others. But the moment she senses you might have options, her mind races. Who's that new girl? Why is he suddenly distant? Did I do something wrong? Even if she wasn't that invested, the idea of you moving on stings. Why? Because being replaced isn't just about love, it's about ego, identity, and control. If she suddenly starts chasing after you when you pull back, it's not random, it's primal. So stop offering certainty. Let her wonder, let her compete, even if it's only in her head. Number 5, sensitivity to status. She may claim she doesn't care about status, but trust me, she feels it. Not just in your income, but in your posture, your presence, the way others respond to you. True status doesn't need to be spoken. It walks into the room before you do. It's how you take up space without asking permission. It's the calm confidence that says, I don't chase, I choose. And when a woman sees other women noticing you, she starts to wonder what she might be missing. That curiosity, it turns into desire. Never shrink to make her feel secure. Instead, stand tall and let her rise to your level. Number 6, the power of emotional stillness. There's one kind of strength most men never master, emotional stillness. When she's venting, when she's spiraling, when she's throwing emotional fire, can you stay centered? Most men react, they defend, they try to fix, but a masculine man holds. He doesn't get pulled into her storm, he becomes the anchor. If you stay calm, grounded, unshaken, she'll feel a safety she's never had before. But if you crack under pressure, if you rush to apologize or argue, she loses faith in your frame. And without that frame, she can't relax into trust. Emotional containment isn't passive, it's leadership. And the man who can hold her chaos without fear earns something deeper than attention. He earns her devotion. Number 7, her words turned into a mirror. Here's a move most men never use, but when you do, it flips the dynamic instantly. Remember what she said and reflect it back when it counts. You said honesty is non-negotiable. So what's this? You told me time wasters aren't worth your energy. So why are you wasting mine? She won't expect it, because most men don't listen. But when you do, and use her words to hold her accountable, it cuts through the noise. Why? Because it forces her to confront the contradiction she hoped you'd ignore. It's not about being harsh. It's about showing her you were paying attention, and that you're not afraid to call out the gap between what she says and what she does. Number 8, true masculine presence is rare. Let's not sugarcoat it. Real masculine energy is disappearing. Not the loud, performative alpha mask, but the quiet power, the grounded calm. The man who doesn't chase validation because he validates himself. He moves with purpose, he speaks with intention, and he doesn't need to dominate the room. His presence is the dominance. Most women don't even know how to explain why they lean in when that man enters the frame. But they do, because he doesn't flinch, he doesn't overreact, he doesn't need approval. That kind of presence is magnetic. It's felt, and it makes her chase even when she doesn't understand why. Number 9, the reverse silence effect. Silence is a weapon, but when you use it, not to punish, but because you've detached, it's devastating. She's used to men explaining, arguing, pleading, but when you go quiet, she has no control. She starts analyzing her every move. She wonders what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what she missed, and in that vacuum of sound, her mind spirals. That silence becomes a mirror, and for the first time, she sees herself. No words, no defense, just space. Let her feel the weight of your absence. Let her feel the stillness you've created, because if she truly cares, that silence will pull her back. If she doesn't, you've already won, because you just walked away without chasing. Number 10. Standards that don't shift. What makes a man unforgettable? It's not charm, it's not money, it's non-negotiable self-respect. The kind that doesn't bend just because he wants love. You say what you mean, you don't tolerate disrespect, you don't plead to be understood. You'd rather walk away with your dignity intact than stay and be slowly disrespected. That kind of man, we don't forget him. Because in a world full of men who bend to be liked, the one who doesn't flinch when we test him, he stands out. He either makes us rise to his level, or he watches us fall away, and either way, he keeps his power. Her weakness isn't a weapon to use against her. It's a lens to stop letting her control you. You've been chasing feelings, chasing chaos, chasing women who don't see your value. Now it ends, because now you know. This isn't about manipulation, it's about mastery. You don't need to be cruel. You just need to be conscious. You lead, you observe, you choose. Because the man who understands women stops begging for attention and starts commanding it, not by force, but by presence, by stillness, by knowing that masculine energy doesn't chase, it attracts. And if she follows now, it's not because of what you did, it's because of who you are. Now hold your frame and let her feel the difference. Did this shift your perspective? Leave a like, drop a comment, and remember, this is just the beginning.